Hey everyone, welcome to class. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to give you a strength workout where we're doing strength training, not yoga at all, but strength training. If you're part of BYS Plus, you probably see the workouts that we do. And I was thinking, "Ugh, you know what? I really just want to put this on a video so that, a workout on video so that you can do something different. It's good to change things up once in a while. Yoga is fantastic, obviously. Of course, I think that, but yoga is a great tool, but I don't want you to neglect other parts of your routine that you also need. So we're going to do something different today. Okay. You don't need dumbbells for this. I'm going to use them, but you can totally do this as a body weight workout. What we're going to be focusing on, let me go back. So I'm going to have a very light set of weights. I'm just going to use a 5 pound set of dumbbells, and then I have one 10 pound dumbbell. Have something that is, accessible to you, something light and something medium, or something medium and something heavy if you are a little bit more advanced. I want to be able to talk through this at you though, so I picked something light for myself. Now, what we're going to be focusing on and doing, we're going to be hitting all of the major muscle groups really. We're going to be doing a little bit of core awareness and activation because we always need to make sure that our core is functional and strong. We're going to be doing some work on the posture and upper body just so that we can stand up tall and we don't look like little cooked shrimp. And of course, we're going to be doing some lower body as well, just to make sure that we hit the glutes and the quads and those big muscle groups that we definitely don't want to neglect either. So just something that's total body, gives you a little bit of everything, and feels really great having done at the end of it. So this can take 20 minutes. It can take 30 or 40 minutes. We're going to aim for somewhere in the middle. I'm going to put this workout written for you in the description below so that if you want to revisit it, but you want to change the number of repetitions or sets that you do, you can kind of modify it to however you want to do it. That's how we do it in BYS Plus, actually. So I give you the workout and I tell you do 3 sets of these or whatever. And of course, you can always do more or less depending on the time. Anyway, it's not about that. I just wanted to give you some context. Let's begin sitting down. You can also lie down for this. We're just going to start with some diaphragmatic breath. So you can close the eyes. Again, you could lie down, you can sit up, however you're comfortable. So you can let the eyes close and breathe in fully so that you're sending the breath down to the belly. So the belly expands as you inhale. The ribs feel like they expand as you inhale. And as you exhale, everything very lightly contracts back in. Pelvic floor lifts. As you inhale, the pelvic floor relaxes, the belly expands, the ribs expand, chest expands. Think 360 degrees. And exhale, gently bring everything back in. Slight contraction, the pelvic floor lifts. Let's do 2 more breaths like that. Deep breath in. One more round. And then open the eyes. Go ahead and lie on your back. We're going to do some bent knee fallouts. So believe it or not, these are really great for the pelvic floor and the deep core stabilizers as well. So your feet are going to be on the mat, knees point up, hands can be down at your sides. As you exhale, very slowly, don't let it flop open, you're going to bring the left knee out to the side. Keep the right knee pointing up real slowly. And then on your exhale, slowly bring it back in. You can take your hands to your lower belly and feel that really gentle activation that happens. Exhale, take the right knee open slightly. Feel how you have to engage to keep the hips down. Pull the right knee back in. Left knee opens. Keep the right hip down. Slowly close the knee back up. Right knee opens. Slowly close it back up. Keep alternating left side. Keep both hips down. Take it up. Right side. Back up. Let's do one more each way. Left side opens. Take it up. Right knee opens. Take it back up. Take your hands down at your sides. Slowly lift the hips up so you're coming into a low bridge. And as you inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift the hips. You don't have to go super high. It's just enough so you feel the glutes, the hamstrings activate, and slowly lower down. Keep the knees hip distance apart. Don't let them splay open. Lower down. Let's do 2 more lifts. And lower. Last one, lift. And lower. Now go ahead and bring the knees in toward the chest and use a little momentum to rock yourself up. You're gonna come onto hands and knees. From here, scoot the knees all the way back and lie down on your belly. I want you to bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, and we're gonna roll up to a nice forearm plank. I don't know why I said nice, but sure, why not? A nice forearm plank. You can clasp the hands. Just make sure that the elbows stay under the shoulders. Now you're gonna exhale, pull the belly in, lift the belly, lift the hips. Maybe you pause on the knees if this is where you're at today, or you can come all the way off the knees for a full forearm plank. Then take the knees down, lower the quads, lower the hips, relax the belly. You can look up. Bring the neck back to neutral, pull the belly in, lift it up, lift the hips, lift the thighs. Maybe you stop at the knees, maybe you come all the way up. Knees down, thighs down, hips down, belly down, stretch. And then back to that plank, tuck the toes, belly in, hips up, quads up, knees up, and hold. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to the knees. Go ahead and stand up. So option to do this as a body weight exercise, or you can do it with a dumbbell. I'm going to use one dumbbell, but you could theoretically do this with a dumbbell in each hand, but I want to be able to talk freely without being too out of breath, okay? So we're going to do a reverse lunge. So what this is going to look like is you're going to step your left knee back, bend down, and come back up. We're going to stay on the left side, and we're going to do 10 repetitions of that before switching sides. So as you lower, keep the chest lifted. Don't drop the knee all the way down to the floor. 2, 3. Keep the core braced as you step back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Find one point to focus on so you don't tip over. 9, 10. Switch sides. So if you have dumbbells in both hands, that's fine too. I'm using my other hand as to help me with balance, but again, you don't have to do that either. Right leg is going to step back for 10, in, 9, 8. This is great for balance as well. 7, 6. Keep your core braced, chest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now I want you to step back to kneeling. You have options. You can also do this standing, but I like kneeling because it adds a little bit more for the core. Bring one dumbbell to just collarbone height. I'm going to face you just so you can see. We're going to circle it overhead, not too far back, and return to where we start. So start going over the left side. You're going to circle around. 8, 7. You're only going to the left for now. 6, 5. Core stays braced. Do not let the upper ribs flare. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause in the middle. Now you're going to circle the other way. So circle to the right. Overhead for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your dumbbell or dumbbells down. Sit back on the heels. Take just a few breaths. So you don't want to put too much time between your sets. So we're going to wait about 30 seconds. You'll notice that if you wait longer than that, unless you're lifting very, very heavy, that you recover too much and you don't really get the progress that you're looking for. So of course, you could rest for up to 60 seconds if you're lifting pretty heavy and you're really fatiguing the muscles. But if you're using pretty light weights, You want to keep it moving, keep it moving. All right, so let's stand up. We're going to start again on the left side. We're going to step back to that reverse lunge for 10, 9. If you want more, you can pull the knee in. 8, 7, don't rush. I say it to myself. 6, 5, all the way down, all the way up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Going for 10, step it back. 10, 9, 8. Now, if this feels really easy, like you could talk through this, you would want to up your weight. 3, 2, and 1. Because ideally, I want you to not be able to have a conversation through it as I am. That's not the idea, not the goal. We're going to do those overhead circles, dumbbell to about collarbone height. Circle left for 8, 7, 6. This is really good for the shoulders. 5, 4. Core stays braced. 3, 2, 1. Come to center and now circle to the right. Here we go for 8. Keep it close to your head. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your dumbbell down. Let's set up with our lighter weights. So we're going to take about 30 seconds or so. So we're going to come into some reverse flies, bicep curls, and then finish with another glute activation exercise for this one. So we did 2 rounds of that set of exercises. You could do 3 or you could do 4 depending on time that you have. We're going to keep it moving for this one because I don't want it to be too long for you when we jump into something brand new. So reverse fly, I'm going to demonstrate it for you first. I'm going to face you just so you can see. Hinging at your hip. So it looks like this from the side. Arms are hanging right under the shoulders, palms face in. As you exhale, you're going to squeeze the bottom tips of the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, fly out. Keep a slight bend in the elbow. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep that hinge in the hip. Grab your light weights. Hinge. So you have a nice flat back, nice neutral spine. Exhale for 10. Down. 9. Go light with these. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep it slow. 3, 2, and 1. You can stand or kneel for a bicep curl. I'm going to turn to face you. Elbows stay in close to the body, right into it. Slowly curl in for 10. Down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Elbows are glued to the ribs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Option, you can come to a low bridge. We're going to lift the hips in a low bridge and lower, lift lower. If you have a chair or a sofa nearby, you can also do a hip thrust. So you would put the chair or the couch right at the base of the shoulder blades. Drop the hips down. Don't let the butt touch the floor. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lift. 9, 8, 7. Press into the heels. 6, 5, 4, 3. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Hold at the top. Hold, hold, hold. Benefits of videos, like I should just tell you different things to do that I can't tell you in a workout. Lower down. Or I can't tell you written on paper, you know? I can't improvise and make it harder. All right, take a break. Take a rest. Let's breathe. By the way, if you need water, obviously, Feel free to get water. A few more breaths. So again, if anything feels like this is kind of a trial for you, if anything feels really easy, you feel like, okay, maybe I'm a little out of breath, but I could totally, there's no big deal. I want you to increase your weight. Do not be afraid to pick up something heavier. It will only do you good. You're not going to get bulky. You're not going to get giant muscles. I promise you that. So let's get right back to it. We're going to do those reverse flies again. So grab your lightest weights. Here's where you go light though. Be conservative. Hinge at the hip. Nice neutral spine. Exhale, fly back for 10. 9, really slow. Don't jut the head forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Straight into your bicep curl. Curl for 10. Slow. 9, 8. Squeeze that bicep on the way up. 7, 6. Don't rock yourself forward and back. 4. So the only thing doing the work is the biceps. 3, 2, and 1. Put them down. Low bridge if that's what makes sense to you today, or hip thrust if you've got furniture that's stable and around you. Feet hip distance apart either way. Exhale up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pause at the top, hold. You're going to go up and down 1 inch and just pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. See what I mean? Like video. Maybe I need to do more of these on video because I can just, we're kind of flying through this one, but yeah, I can improvise easier. I like it. Okay. Take a break. Got about a minute. We're going to move on to the next one. So now I want you to have your heavier dumbbell or your set of dumbbells, whatever you're using. And, let's say 1 heavy-ish, get 2 heavy-ish. Yeah, that's what we're going to use next. All right. You're doing great. I love doing something a little bit different because I always walk away from that feeling like my brain has also worked. Not that my brain doesn't work in yoga, but I think when you're doing the familiar over and over again, it's good to just throw yourself into something totally new because it is so good for your mind. Again, not that familiar is bad for your mind, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. All right, grab your dumbbells, your heavy ones. I'm just stepping over here to grab a heavier one. I'm gonna use 1 for now. We're gonna do a deadlift. If you're using 1 dumbbell, or 2 rather, put 1 in each hand. I'm just using 1 for ease. So as you exhale, you're gonna hinge at the hip and push the butt back like you're trying to kiss the wall with your butt cheeks. Then slide those dumbbells straight down to the midway point on the shins. Exhale, push into the heels, stand straight back up. Inhale, lower back down. Do it with me. This is 1. Stand back up. Lower down. 2, 3, 4. Push the butt back. Push down through the heels as you stand up. You want to feel this in the glutes and the hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. Actually, do 3 more. I lost count, so we're just going to 3, 2, 1. Again, uncertain exactly how many that was, but we're going with it. Goblet squat. Step the feet nice and wide. Bring 1 dumbbell falling over, to your chest. Toes point out, kind of like you're going to do a goddess squat. So on the inhale, keep that dumbbell super close to your chest. It's touching your body. Inhale, lower the hips down. Exhale, stand back up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, up. That's 2, 3. Take your feet a little closer together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand up. Take 1 dumbbell in hand. Keep it heavy or medium. We're gonna do what's called a hinge to pull. So it's similar to the deadlift motion. Step your left foot just askew, a little bit behind the right. Hinge at the hips, dumbbells in right hand, left foot is back, right foot is forward. Slowly hinge down, so you're kind of bringing that dumbbell toward the shin, toward the right shin. As you exhale, stand up, pull the elbow up towards the collarbone. Okay? Got it? So I'm gonna face this way. Inhale, hinge, lower down. Exhale, pull straight up. Keep it close to your body. Inhale, lower. This is 1. Pull up. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now guess what? We have 2 legs. Oh, thank God. But also, all right, inhale, lower down, pull up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Engage that glute as you press up, just like we do in a deadlift. 5, 4, 3, a 2, a 1. Good job. Put it down, a little break, a little out of breath. And if you know what, if you want to add more challenge, just start talking the whole time. Talk, 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 talk. Promise, it makes it harder, you know? And it does. You just trust me. All right. Let's break for 10, 12 more seconds. Remember, if any of that, so that was kind of like your trial, right? If anything felt too easy, too hard, adjust your weight accordingly. We're gonna come back to those deadlifts. So 1 dumbbell in both hands like I'm using, or 1 dumbbell per hand. Feet hip distance apart. Push your butt back like you're trying to be a little bit sexy. Lower it down. Exhale, stand up. 10, lower. 9, 8, 7, squeeze. 5, squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Straight into your goblet squat. So you're holding that dumbbell like a goblet. Feet a little bit wider than the shoulders. Toes turn out slightly. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale. 3, 4. Take a little pause. 5, up. Pause. 6, pause. Woo. 3 more. Pause and up. Last 2. Up. Last 1. Woo. All right, hinge to pull. Change your weight out if you need to. So let's start with the dumbbell in the right hand. Just stagger the feet. Left foot is back. Inhale, hinge. Exhale, pull. Inhale, exhale. Brace the core. You can even put your hand there to kind of keep yourself accountable. 5, halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch. Other side. Stagger the feet. Right foot is back a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo-hoo. Good job. High five all the way around. Guess what? We're only 25 minutes in. But, oh, not only. Let me say already. Already. I'm saying, look at all we did in 25 minutes. My baby's still napping. I mean, it's only 25 minutes, but a nap is a nap. You know what I mean? All right, let's take a few more seconds. We're actually going to sit. I know. Not mad about it. So remember, we've got 2 more movements that we're going to do. And then we'll take a minute to cool down. And that was it. So if you want a more, more of that, you can always add to the number of sets you did. So we did 2 of each set. You could do 3 of each. You could do 4 of each, really up to you. So let's do a little bit of some functional core work, which I always like to add on. So come onto your back, stack your knees over your hips, and take your left hand to your right thigh. So resist the hand a little bit so it's not going anywhere. You feel the core turn on. As you exhale, extend the left leg long, right arm overhead. Slowly pull it back in. So actually inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale for 3. Not 3, that's number 3. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And we're going to switch. Right hand to your left thigh. Resist a little bit so you feel the core brace. Inhale, extend. Exhale. 2. Keep the back down. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Woo. Okay. Feel that? So it doesn't feel like the same burn that you get with a crunch or a sit-up, but that's why I like it. All right. Moving right into our next core move, which is a little bit of a Pilates inspired one. You're going to alternate pulling the legs in toward each other. Option 1, grab your right shin, tap your left toes down, and switch. So the whole upper body is off the floor. You're flexing the trunk up. And you're going to alternate 1, 2, 3, right? Or you can extend the leg for a little bit harder. Left leg out, right knee in, switch, switch, like this. We're going to go for 12, okay? Because I'm in a mood. Here we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Lift the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie down. Look at you. You did it. Pull the knees in toward the chest. Sit up. Stretch both legs out in front of you. Inhale, lift the chest nice and high. Exhale, fold forward. Can you touch your toes still? Can you do it? Somehow after a workout that feels harder for me. I guess all that lactic acid. Let the breath slow down a little bit. Inhale, lift the chest. Bring the soles of the feet together. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, hinge forward. Lift the chest. You can sit however is comfortable and go ahead and reach both hands out in front of you. Cross at the elbows, bend and find like eagle arms. Lift the hands up. Pull the elbows down. One more time, lift them up. Pull them down. Unravel and switch left over right. Cross. Lift the hands up. Pull them down. Lift them up. Pull them down. Unravel. Give a little shake. Arms up, arms down. Let the hands rest on the knees. Open the eyes if they're not already open. Big breath in, take the hands to the heart center. I can't be anybody else other than hands to the heart center. I don't know why. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you feel great. If you enjoyed this workout, there is plenty more where that came from, and you have 2 options. Drop down to the description below. Head over to Studio BYS. That is my yoga only studio. There's also some Pilates in there actually. Over 400 something classes, something for every mood. If you like this workout and you want more strength training combined with yoga, Studio BYS Plus is going to be the option for you, and you'll get a free 7-day trial for either one, whichever one you want to check out. I'd love to see you there, but if not, no worries. I'll see you back here on YouTube next time. Have a great one. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this class, you will love Bad Yogi Studio. Make yoga your new morning ritual. With hundreds of classes just under 30 minutes, the perfect amount of time to kickstart your day and start everything off on a high note. Welcome to class. I would love to see you inside Bad Yoga Studio with me, so tap the link below and get your free 14-day trial. I'll see you there.